I'll never forget the moment when I was on an airplane and my husband texted me and said, okay, take it easy, don't get too excited, we're going to get this house. And I kept saying, what house? What are you talking about, what house? And it was a house that we knew to be really steeped in history, and the reason why we knew that is because of Rick Rubin, and he owned a lot of great houses all across Los Angeles. Laurel Canyon is a place that's very well known just around the world because there's such a history here, and the history is mainly so much about the music industry and musicians from the 60s and 70s, and how Laurel Canyon was really a hub of great musicians coming together, writing incredible songs. It still really has that energy today. For me, eclecticism is everything. I think that's the best way to design because there's longevity in that. This house had so many incredible quirks. It's not necessarily the way we would build a house today or think of living today. Like, for instance, there was an elevator. There are little quirks in terms of how rooms join together, which I left. There were pieces of molding that have fallen off, which I really thought about, I'm gonna replace them, I'm gonna have it redone. And I just thought, you know what? I love that the molding has fallen off, and I'm gonna go with that. Things that we've changed are the kitchen. We changed the kitchen and the layout only because as the family sort of grew and the friends and all of that, we wanted a space where we could really cook. I don't really cook very much or very well, so I wanted to make sure it was beautiful but also functional. When my girls were little, they would play hide and seek with their friends outside, which was the sweetest thing. And watching them be able to be in an environment where they could climb a little bit and get lost, I think it was absolutely fantastic. I think that the lighting is really special, and the ceilings being so high, it gave me a chance to do something kind of unique and cool and with a lot of presence. This room was used as a recording studio for many artists. Radiohead, Jimi Hendrix, Beatles. It's been a place in a home where it's just steeped in musical history. The way I love to design is every piece its own statement, and so everywhere your eye lands, it's something beautiful. When I think about if I'm walking into this room, what would I want this room to say to me? What's the feeling I would want to get out of this room? And I think about it in terms of making a movie. There are different scenes, but it's a movie all the way through. There is a through line, and I think that's really important in what you're doing. This house does that for us.